How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Today pretty much just going to be doing a bit of a go over the car because it's the final round of Drift South next week. So I've done a bit of circuit racing and drag and stuff in the car. So she's due a service, especially if I'm going to go beat the shit out of it at Drift South. So yeah. Changed oil on the trans again, changed oil on the motor, filter, plugs, and if you watch the drag video you'll know that I had a bit of an issue with my clutch master. Well, actually there was an issue on the drift day and the drag day, but yeah, got a new clutch master. I can't just straight bolt it in, I need to modify it a little bit, but yeah, hopefully that'll solve that problem. But I don't know if anyone actually wanted to know what I run in the car. So, Penrite is my drink of choice. I was running I had a bottle somewhere, I think it was a 1550, but can't seem to find it anywhere now. So, 1060 it is, whatever. Might think it's a bit thick, but to be honest, I used to run, following advice of the internet, 5W30, which was a big mistake. Oil pressure was pretty much non-existent when it was hot, and I mean proper hot, at the track hot, not like, yeah, I drive my car hot on the street hot. So yeah, that's certainly helped out with that. That is for the Samsonus. Plugs, BKR 7Es. Oops, you do. Just change them out regularly. Just cheapies, though I did get bent over buying those, paying retail, that was a huge mistake. And filter, not sure what that's for, but it fits the kit. And new master. Same time, been having an issue with bubbling the paint above the turbo, and I guess just generally engine bay and or temps in general. So turbo beanie, some exhaust wrap the downpipe, because yeah, so it might not make a difference to any temperatures for coolant or whatever. It might not, don't really care. Main thing is that downpipe is where my foot is, and my foot gets so hot, like I've got tar melted to the side of my shoe from the car. It sucks. So hopefully that will help. But yeah, that's pretty much the mission. Chucking some new fluids, cooling stuff, plugs, master. Oh yeah, I'm going to change out my fronts as well, because now that I've been running the 265s on the rear instead of 23s, it's got a lot more drive. I think before with the old 235s and these old high flyers on the front, was actually quite balanced. Now adding a lot more grip to the rear, I've unbalanced it, so whilst it's fine 90% of the time, it's just not so forgiving if you go slightly offline, end up sledging all over the show. Had that happen quite a bit when I was trying to drift it. So I've got some semis up on the shelf. I'll chuck those on the front and hopefully get that be a bit more balanced grip wise front and rear again. Yeah, I'll crack on with draining the engine oil first, and while that's dribbling into a bucket, probably muck around with the plugs and maybe remove the exhaust or something. I figured while I had it up in the air I might as well do the downpipe bolts, because I want to take that off anyway. So the lower part of the downpipe's undone, so I guess I'll take off the rest of that while it's just sitting there leaking into a bucket. You can see why I had two bottles. I think it's like 9.5 litres, so basically both of those pretty much to fill the system with the larger sump, all the oil lines, oil cooler, and the AccuSump there. So she's a lot of oil. I think it's works out to be between that and the gearbox like $380 service or something like that, just in fluid and filters. Oh, that might have included plugs. We got 200, 100, 300. Yeah, it was about 380 or something like that, including the plugs, which I got reamed on. Well, I just got the downpipe off. A nice, beautiful stainless steel one that I made, but seems a shame to wrap it, but gotta do what you gotta do. And wastegate's off, but I'm sick of these things, man. They're forever coming loose. I'll make boost control real mint. No one's fucking just spinning around like a shit thing. So yeah, I might replace those with non-banjo fittings. So I've got some stuff left over from when I did the clutch line. Oh, the wonderful things you discover when you're pulling things to bits. I wonder if I'll gain any power from this, boys, when I do these up. That's just sitting in there, and all of those were finger tight the whole way across. Well, I'll replace those cheap spring washers with some Nord locks and see if that goes any better. Quite like these things. They're quite handy. Used to get them all the time, and now it's like hit and miss whether you get them or not. So, just shove the beanie on. Sits pretty damn snugly as it is because it's pretty tight against the strut tower. It comes with these wee springs. It's supposed to hook on there and then onto there. Sort of holds it in place. It's one for the front, one for the rear. Now, I have actually run one of these in the past before. And when I was trying to install this spring, a bit hard one-handed now, but had it hooked on there and I had my hand on the other side pulling it through. And it bloody pulled closed and fish hooked my finger, and I was stuck here with my hand down here. This fish hooked in my finger, not actually now, that's a separate occasion. Yeah, solid 20 minutes trying to figure out how I'm going to get my hand out of the car, whether I was just going to have to yeet and like rip my finger to bits, but I managed to kick over a screwdriver or pliers or something and managed to like take some tension off the spring and get it off. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to put one on the front because I don't really want to relive that moment. So I would just chuck one on the rear. I remember reading something years ago about you being able to get a tighter wrap or something like that on it if you soak it first in water. So never tried it. I'll give it a go now. I've already got itchy hands thinking about this. Go the gloves. Yeah, I'll wrap this and just pull that midsection off as well so I can wrap the first part of that too, which affects my feet. I've got the downpipe all wrapped now. Hopefully I've got enough overlap everywhere that it doesn't all come to bits. There's one real questionable area I could possibly put a clamp on. That's just where it's gone down from a 4" to 3.5. But yeah, hopefully that stays alright. I might put a secondary clamp just on here too. Man, clutch pedals are not the most fun to play with at the best of times, but sudden intrusion bars make it even worse. Managed to get it separated without pulling the seat out yet, but we'll see if I have to pull the seat out to get that back in. And yeah, that is my bent and mangled rod. So we have a freshie. Right, well, to make up for the fact that the rod for the what do you call it, clutch master has only got a couple of threads on there, I'm just going to weld a nut to there to extend that out, so that we have a few more threads to bite onto that master. I've got the clutch all bled up now, but when I was welding on that extension for the clevis pin thing, whatever it was, there's like a rubber bushing inside. I'm sure it's probably for some comfort or noise reason from factory. Yeah, I roasted that when I was welding the extension on, and it sounds like something I'm going to be living with for a little bit. Thankfully my car is loud. Just listen. What an annoying noise. And so thankfully my car is really loud. Maybe I won't notice, but yeah, I will. Okay, I wasn't filming this, so I was just quickly whipping the diff out because I was going to change the ratios for the track day coming up, or the last round of Drift South. And I noticed a little bit of gear oil on my diffuser. Thought nothing of it. Anyway, dropped the diff out. The fuck is this little guy? What the fuck is that? And then there's a few little dribble holes down there. Yeah. How the hell did I drive the whole day like that? Diff is toast. That is insane. When did it drop its guts? I didn't get told off at the track for dropping oil everywhere. I've got no idea. That's crazy. Right, I am really fascinated. I want to see what happened in here. Hammer. Right, what is going on here? So we have holes in the cover. We have very messed up fucking crown wheel. One bolt backed out. Well, you're locked up now, are you? Two bolts backed out. One bolt completely missing. One bolt backed out and bent. Yeah. And there is, if I can focus it, the head of the missing bolt. So yeah, I guess what I thought happened actually happened. I wonder how fucked my actual two-way is, and how many runs I did without any oil in it. And I'm just also baffled as to how no one pulled me off to the side and yelled at me for dropping oil down the track, because I'm sure that would have made a hell of a mess when they let go.